by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, fight.
Damn right. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Professional Stepdad Show. I am your host, Franco Zavala. Thank you very much for joining me on today's episode. This is episode 156 of the show. Guys, we are 2 days, I think it's the 30th, right? It's 2 days until New Year's. My wife and I just finished our day away where we planned and did some goal setting for ourselves, for our family. I wish you guys can see this board behind me. It's really cool. The way he broke it down, the way we were able to open up with each other, communicate with one another, and really just kind of have a good game plan to go into next year. It's quite exciting. So last episode, we talked about the struggles, the trials, the pain points of stepping into a blended family when bio dad is no longer there because he has passed away. Today's episode is going to be about confronting your inner demons. Now, I don't know if you guys listen to a speaker by the name of Jordan Peterson, but he talks about the importance of coming face to face with the bad things about you, with the demons that nobody can see, and learning how to control those demons and to use them in a way that will actually be beneficial for not only you, but for your blended family. So when you say that phrase, when you say that word demons, right? I mean, obviously that word can come off pretty negative. You say demons, you immediately think like gargoyles and anything I guess you would see in any of the Lord of the Rings movies. But when I say things like confront your inner demons, what I'm saying is you have to be willing to say, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I have some problems that are going on within my head that cause me to react or to respond or to overreact to situations within my home because that's the way it's always been for me. I have to be willing to confront my demons when it comes to the fact that I drink too much. I smoke too much. I'm not healthy enough. Maybe it's you watch too much porn. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe you're cheating. I don't want to say or think that if you're somebody that listens to my show, I don't want to think that you're an individual that is trying to become a good stepdad and trying to be a good leader and mentor, but you're also cheating on the side, because then, that would, I don't know. If that is you, that is a demon that you definitely have to confront. I would recommend, and I would ask you to please get the fuck out of your family and leave them be, because you are going to break their hearts. Fair enough? So confronting your inner demons means you have to be able to sit down. And this is what I want every one of you stepdads to do the last few days of 2022. Oh shit. Yeah, 2022. Wow, I almost said 2023. I want you to sit down and I want you to write out all the things that nobody knows. Write out all the things that nobody has a clue about you, that you go through daily. The mental struggles, physical struggles, the demons that if people did find out, they would be harshly judging your character. Now, I want to be clear with each and every one of you. By confronting these demons, by expressing what they are, by writing them down on paper, what you are saying to yourself is this. You're saying that, that you are man enough and you are strong enough to go head to head with who you were. Because remember, that's what those demons are. Those demons, those things that you continuously go back to because they're comfortable, or because they somehow give you some sort of like an excitement in your life, or all that has happened to you, and all that may be happening to you at this moment because they're still connected to the old you, and you haven't done the necessary work to cut that tie and let them drift off into the sunset. So I want you guys to write down all the things that you know you need to work on, all the things that you know you're keeping secret. Asterisk on the bottom of this video, and listen to me, gentlemen, when you guys do write all this down, make sure that you let your partner know that you're creating a journal for yourself that is going to be personal to you. Because the last thing you want to do is write down the things that you want to work on because you want to be better, and then all of a sudden, your partner gets a hold of the book and then she reads it and immediately all hell breaks loose. So there is a level of secrecy that you want here, but you're not trying to be secret to your family. You're trying to protect your family by raising your hand, by writing things down, and by saying, I'm about to confront these things that I know are killing me and that are destroying me as a man. And I'm going to attack them head on. And then you say to your partner, now, there are things in there that I can definitely use your help with, and I need your help. And I require assistance when it comes to helping me not only keep a level head, but helping me, as you confront these demons, it's going to be like a roller coaster of emotions. You want to try to maintain a steady level of emotions because you want to make sure that you are actively creating and developing ways to address each one of your demons and then have a game plan on how to get rid of them. Some things will be really easy, right? Some things will be simple, and some things will be extremely hard. And I don't want to tell you that they will be, some sort of an easy, exercise, because that's not what this is designed to be. This is designed for you to finally look down at a piece of paper and confront face to face the things that you know are holding you back, that you know are keeping you from becoming this stepdad that you know you want to be, to help you move past the whole it's not working because of them or because of him, and you blaming everyone, and you're pointing fingers, and you come with so many fucking excuses on why it's not working, and your inability to look inward is the reason that you're failing miserably. But just because you're failing miserably, just because things aren't working, doesn't mean things can't work, and doesn't mean they can't turn around. It's funny, when you confront your demons and you realize, let's say on a hypothetical scenario here, you have 20 things here. When you realize that you can just immediately get rid of 10 of them because they really are more there for like comfort, but they don't really bring you any real comfort. They're just comfortable because you've held on to them for so long, and you can throw them over your shoulder and get fucking rid of them. You realize you're only left with 10. And then when you go to these 10, you probably can dissect it and reverse engineer each one of these even further and figure out you're probably only really holding on to 5. And then it kind of makes the heavy load that you've been lifting this whole time a lot more manageable. And it doesn't seem and feel so overwhelming. So you want to be honest with your partner when you say, listen, I'm going to be doing some stuff that are going to be, I want to be a better me. You're asking me to work on myself. You're asking me to, why do you act like that? Why do you respond like that? Why does it bother you so much? And you're saying, honey, I've listened to you. I've listened to what you said, and I've chosen today to address it. But I need your help. I need you to be patient with me. I need you to be there when I need and I ask for help. But I also need you to know that some things I can't show you. And it's not because I just don't, and it's not about not wanting to hurt you. It's some things I can't show you because some things are just for me. Some things are just personal for me, and I've got to cross this bridge. I've got to leap over this hurdle. And during those times, I'm just going to need you to be supportive, and I'm going to need you to just cheer me on. Be someone that is in my corner. So that is what it means to confront your demons. It's funny, guys. It's real fucking funny. Because when you write this list down, and I did this list a few years ago, when you write this list down and you break it down for what it is, and again, back to the hypothetical scenario, you got those 20 things, and like I said, you can get those 10 things and you could throw them away. You're going to probably do what I did, and what most men do, and what most individuals do and people do when they want to better themselves, is they take these 10 things that were comfortable and that have been there for them their whole life, and they throw them away, but they don't throw them too far, and they leave a roadmap in their head on how to get back there just in case. It's not until you have the ability to burn the boats, to to cut off all retreat, to not allow yourself to go locate and find these old comfortable demons that just that seem reliable, but the only thing that they have been reliable to you for is you've relied on them when you've needed an excuse or you've needed something to reach out to because maybe you're not getting it at home. I don't know, there's a lot of things, but you gotta get rid of them. You gotta throw them, you gotta throw them far, and don't go back, and don't leave yourself a mental roadmap on how to get back to them either. That's the tough part, because we always want to go back to what's comfortable and what's reliable, even if it's fucking killing us. So when you're confronting your demons before the end of this year, and gentlemen, I'm serious, if you want some help, here, contact me right here, contact@theprofessionalstepdad.com. Contact me. I'll kind of work you through this, but it's real easy. Don't overcomplicate this. Write down all the things that that have been bottled up inside. Write down all the things that you know you need to work on and get rid of and better manage and I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different cool things you can do, but I mean, break it down so you can get to a good 5 that you know are going to be your main 5. And these are the 5 things that you know if you can conquer these and you can confront these demons and you can literally change them and make them work for you instead of against you, you are going to see the progress and the connection and the communication and the growth within your blended family skyrocket. Remember, a lot of the times the reason that you are not feeling and experiencing what you want to experience in your blended family is simply because you were reacting like you always have. You are overreacting like you always do. And you need to get rid of that. New way of thinking. All right, guys, that's episode 156. Thank you very much again for joining me. I hope if even just one of you do this and it works, I hope that your next year is filled with love, excitement, joy, hugs, appreciation, and value. Until next time, everyone, be well. Hey, thanks for listening to the show. Listen, if you know a stepdad who is in need of any of this information, do me a favor right now. Hit that subscribe button and share this episode with them as fast as possible. Did you do it? Okay, you did it.
Quiet on the set, please. Thank you, everybody.